All right. What's going on? We're back. Final match of the day. And they're closing the roof. This match will be under the roof, which is no surprise because it's getting late and there won't be an interruption. Then they can play all the way through. FAA's up 2 sets of love. Hodar is up a break in the second, but lost the first against Carreño Busta. But yeah, let's see what happens here. Winner of this match will take on Rinderk Nash, who is, of course, super dangerous. So it's not an easy draw for Novak. Very awkward opposition. And he's playing Tsitsipas. Now, he hasn't lost to Tsitsipas before on grass because they've never played on grass. But we'll see if Steph can do something impressive and push Djokovic in this one. All right. Harry Kane won it for England. I know, we watched it. Well, I was watching it. King Kane. He did it. He did the thing. And you all were worried. All right. Well, let's see if Steph can get a massive upset here. Because if he beats Djokovic, that's a huge upset. On grass, that's a huge deal. Favorite to win? Djokovic easily is the favorite. Heavy favorite. I think Bosnia might beat America on penalties. I'm just kidding. They'll probably win. USA should win like 3-1, right? 2-1, 3-1, something like that. 2-1, I'd say. You know what it'll be? It'll be 1-1, and then it'll be 2. America will score in extra time and win 2-1. That's what I'm thinking. Who's my favorite to win the World Cup? France. But I want England to win. Obviously, after Australia. All right. Maybe 21-22 Steph could have beaten Djokovic, but not this Tsitsipas. Not on grass though. Steph was never a threat to play people on grass. He just doesn't have a good enough slice. Here we go. Djokovic wearing that suit. Somebody get that man some pants. Get the guy some trousers. Why is he wearing the jacket and no trousers? Get the man some trousers. He looks ridiculous in shorts and a blazer. Come on. Get the man a pair of, like, some of those, like, you know those ones with, like, the buttons down the side where they can just go whoosh? You know what I'm saying? You know the pants I'm saying? You know the ones with, like, the rip-off ones. Just the ones where he can, like, you know, like, he can just go out there and he goes, whoo! And then he can take the jacket off. Like, that's, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, stripper pants. Yeah, like the ones with the buttons, you know, where they... You know the ones. Magic Mike. All right, Tsitsipas. Ready to go. And they're about to walk out. Here we go. You look like a totally different person without glasses. Yeah. That's my secret. That's why no one recognized me in public. Because I don't wear glasses outside. Okay. All right. They're just waiting. What are we waiting for? Clark Cam. Yeah, exactly. They should have designed him a bomber jacket. Yeah, something a little more like sporty, maybe, yeah. They just need to give him a pair of trousers. Fritz was wearing it well. Fritz had the trousers and it looked good. Just need to give him a pair of white trousers. It looked great. All right, players out on court. The blazer looks good though. It's cool, but it's just when you see it with the shorts, you're like, oh, he looks like they forgot to give him the whole outfit. It looks great when they cut him off at the waist, but like when he's wearing the short, you're like, oh, it looks like somebody gave him a blazer and they needed to give him some trousers like they did with Federer and Fritz. Fritz had a scarf on him as well. I know, Fritz looked awesome. Fritz looked awesome. He came out real stylish with the scarf and everything. He looked real fancy. Fritz jumped out of a time machine from 1920. He was like, he loved it. He was looking straight up 1920s Wimbledon style. It was great. All right, but here we go. Here we go. Djokovic versus Tsitsipas. Very interesting match. Let us see what happens. Really, can Steph make this a match? Because it's on him, right? We know Djokovic should win this. But can Tsitsipas make this a match? Pardon me, make this a match. Can he make it a match? Do I ever sleep? Not really. No, here we go. All right. Here we go. There are other matches happening at the moment as well that we'll keep an eye on. Ojali seems up 2 sets to love. Hadar. He's up a break in the second, but down a set. All the ladies' matches are done for the day. So this is the last match of day 3. Yeah, LA, I heard that. That's funny. You do have to win your first round, otherwise you do look a bit silly. Why does Wimbledon have a curfew? Because in order for them to build the roof, they had to agree with the locals that they would stop the matches at 11 o'clock. That is what the deal. If you want a roof, you have to stop at 11. That's the deal. That was the deal. Otherwise, No curfew, no roof. No roof equals worse weather and more delays, which means more worse tournaments. So that was the deal they made with the locals and with the local council. That was the deal. Am I taking a break after Wimbledon? Yeah. Yep. I'm not. I don't know if I might go. I don't know. I don't know if I'll go somewhere or if I'll just do nothing. I haven't decided. But yeah, definitely need to log off. You know. Are they going to expand into Wimbledon Park? Apparently, yeah, they are. They've been. It's been. I think it's been approved. Will I watch Alcaraz who plays Gstaad and Bostad? Yes. That's the exception. Catch up on movies and go thrifting. Yeah, that's it. I don't know if I'm going to have a staycation or go on a vacation, but either way, I'm going on holidays. I'm going on a break. So, no, not for a day. The only exception is if Alcaraz plays, right? Because he might play. There's a chance he could play, which would be super annoying, but he could play. I wouldn't be surprised if he rocks up, plays those clay events. But we'll wait and see. There's a whole bunch of stuff I want to do for the stream, but I can't do it either because I'm live all the time and I can't do anything while I'm live. So all right. Here we go. Players are hitting their last few serves. And then we are ready to finish this day off. All right, here we go. Djokovic, Tsitsipas, ready. Let's see what happens. Roof is shut. Sun's still out. It's not dark. The sun is still out. Let's see if Djokovic can get it done. I don't think this is going to be easy. Tsitsipas is no joke, but also grass court. If Steph serves well, this is a match. He needs to serve well, though, Tsitsipas. If he serves well, we got a match. All right. Tsitsipas going to serve. Who you got, chat? Give me the scores. What you got? So Djokovic is going to serve. Tsitsipas is just picking up some of the beads that Andreeva left behind when her bracelet exploded onto the court. Okay. I'm going to go Djokovic in 4. I think Tsitsipas might steal a set. Backhand return goes backhand of Djokovic, falling out from Steph. Into the forehand of Nole. Steph with a forehand, but no, Nole hits it out. All right, 15. I love 15. Djokovic 4, 4, 3, 4, 5 setter, 4. Okay. Want Steph to win. Nole in 3. As the return goes out. And it's 15. Oh. All right, 15 all. As the return goes out by Steph, 30-15. As we get a let. If it goes 5, they're not finishing today. Well, that's the thing. These guys don't play fast either. So even if it goes 4, we might be pushing it. Ace Amity. Australia's still in the World Cup. You're goddamn right we are. We play Egypt on Friday. 40-15. As the return goes in the backhand of Djokovic up the line's a winner. Too good. One love. One love, Nole. Great start. All right. We're almost at 200 likes, by the way. Do you think Jannik would win Wimbledon with his current form, or do you think he's improved? I'll say this. And this is how I'm going to answer the question from now on, because who else would, do you think anyone else is going to win? Because even though Sinner had a tough first round and won in straights but close, I still think he's going to win. Because, I don't think anybody else... I mean, Fritz looked good. But, who's going to win then? I still think he's the favorite. I still think, even though the first round and second round were maybe closer than people expect, I still think he's favorite, and I still think he should win. Also, we've got to remember, they're his first 2 matches on grass for the year. So, the first one, I think, was the foot was definitely the issue. Today, Borges just played a hell of a match. But I still think Sinner's going to win. I still don't. I'm not bothered by his lot. He wins. That's all you got to do. I mean, Alcaraz won in a 5-setter in the first round last year, and he got to the final still. So Medvedev, yeah, maybe Medi, but Medi had a little bit of a slip this morning with one of the sets in the first set. So I still think it's. I still don't. I'm just waiting for Sinner to have that really good win, to just kind of stamp his authority on this tournament and go, oh yeah, okay, he's the favorite. He just hasn't had that commanding victory. The crushing win where he just embarrasses someone, 2-2-2. We haven't had that. So people are kind of confused, whoa, is he good? If he does that to Brooksby, I think everybody will go, oh, okay, yeah, that's the favorite. He just needs one of those wins to kind of show everybody, that, hey, I'm number one, I'm the favorite. And I don't think he's far off from that. But if he keeps winning, as long as if he doesn't, I mean, he could have lost the second today, but won in straights. First round was awkward. He probably should have won in 4. But I'm not concerned. I'm not worried for Sinner. I'm not bothered. Next week is more concerning because it's going to be hot. But yeah, I'm not bothered. I think he'll be fine for now. Until, Brooksby, I don't think Brooksby's going to beat him on paper. Ace from Steph, 1-0. Hodar in the 4th round is could be awkward for sure. But I think he beats Machuzuki and I think he beats Krino Busta in 4 minimum. Or maximum, sorry, 4 max. And then the quarterfinals onwards are meant to be hard, so. But, yeah, I'm still not convinced that Sinner's going to not win Wimbledon. Nothing, even the first round, I was yeah. I still think Sinner wins Wimbledon. 15 love. Is the Hall of Fame ceremony televised? I don't know. It might be on Tennis Channel, but I don't know if it's televised anywhere else. 30 love. I think it might be televised on Tennis Channel, though, because they're usually hosting it and shit. So I'd say they are probably... That's probably where it's going to be. But all right, 40 love. But I've never seen it live. Like, they show a replay of it, but on the internet. But all right, ace from Djokovic, 2-1. I wonder who will induct Roger. I mean, they might get the King of Clay. They might just grab Rafa. I mean, what's Rafa up to? What's he doing lately? He doesn't seem. He seems ready to be. I mean, he's not doing anything, is he? Big Four Barbara for the title, Fiver. I don't know. I mean, that'd be crazy if she won Wimbledon again, wouldn't it? All right. By the way, is Charles Dance Australian? No. He's not Aussie, is he? They're showing him on the TV now. No, he's British. Who's the Australian that I'm thinking of? Not Paul Hogan. Who am I thinking of? There's an Australian actor that's like, not Jeffrey Rush. I don't know who I'm thinking of. He's English. Who am I thinking of? I can't remember. All right, 2-1. As Tsitsipas misses the backhand, it's love 15. No, not Hugo Weaving. As the return goes out by Djokovic, 15-0. Isn't there is there an Australian actor in Game of Thrones that I'm thinking of? Not Simon Baker. I can't remember. Not Russell Crowe. Come on. You're saying all the easy ones. 4-4 rally. As we get a backhand from Steph. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Steph with the forehand. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Steph with another forehand. Into the Djokovic backhand. Steph shanks the forehand long. And it's 15-30. Djokovic. Not Sam Neill. All right. 15-30. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Serving to the forehand of Djokovic. Forehand now from Steph. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Tsitsipas forehand again. The forehand of Djokovic to the back of Steph. Steph hits it out. 15-40. Break points for Djokovic. First games. 15-40. $15.40. Tsitsipas serves. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Tsitsipas backhand cross court goes long. There's the break. I mean, this could be over. I mean, it could be straightforward for Djokovic. Being on a grass court, it wouldn't be a surprise. All right. Here we go. Djokovic already has the break. We got a fault second serve. Jamie Lannister. Is he Australian? No. Djokovic double faults. He's Danish. All right, serving to the forehand of Steph. Return goes forehand of Djokovic. Steph. A forehand to the backhand of Djokovic. Djokovic shanks it wide. Love 30. All right. Love 30. Love 30. As with a fault, second serve. As a backhand return. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand from Steph. To the backhand of Djokovic to the line. Steph with a slice. Djokovic forehand goes in the net. Love 40. All right. Love 40. Tsitsipas to get back on serve. As a return from Tsitsipas. Nope. That's a fault from Djokovic. Sorry, let from Djokovic. One-handed backhand will vanish. Federer, no good one-handed backhands. We've said he's got a good one-hander. Love 40. And Djokovic with a fault, second serve. Serving to the backhand of Steph. Steph hits it long. Djokovic went with the serve and volley. Didn't need a volley. All right, still break point for Steph to get back on serve. Hodar is one set all, by the way. Good serve. Djokovic, 30-40. 2 saved. 30-40. $30-40. All right. 30-40. Second serve. Serving to the forehand of Steph. Return goes to forehand of Djokovic. Tsitsipas backhand. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Tsitsipas backhand again. Goes that Djokovic forehand. Off the tape to the forehand of Steph. Djokovic. Again to the forehand of Steph. Into the middle of the forehand of Djokovic. There's another backhand of Steph. Djokovic backhand again to the slice of Steph. Djokovic goes with the forehand again to the Steph backhand. Up the line to the forehand of Djokovic. Steph. Forehand again to the forehand of Djokovic. Steph goes with another forehand up the line. Djokovic backhand cross court. Steph with a slice. Goes in. Djokovic comes to the net with a slice. And then Tsitsipas pass goes wide. He had the shot too. He had the shot up the line. He missed it. Djokovic was not going to get it. Didn't need to be that close. Deuce. Tsitsipas should have broken. He just cut it a little too fine. All right. 23-shot rally as well. 3 break points saved. Steph looks he's already sweating bullets. He's already sweating like mad. Deuce. Return. Goes short. Djokovic comes in. Forehand. Winner. Tsitsipas guessed right, but it wasn't good enough. Advantage Djokovic. Who's Steph's new coach? I have no idea. His mum. Advantage Djokovic. Djokovic serves. A7T, all right. Good fight back from Nole. Steph should have broken, but Djokovic holds 4-1. All right, 16 minutes. Nole's got dinner plans. Or whatever, I don't know, plans later for hanging out or something. I don't know, go bowling or, I don't know. What do you do in London after dark? What? I don't know, I lived there, but I don't know what are you talking about? All right, 4-1. All right. Someone from Patrick Maratoglu's academy. Yeah. I heard that too. Someone from the Maratoglu Academy. He is an alumni, after all. Okay. Here we go. By the way, chat, Ben Stiller's in the house. Is he in the? He's not in the royal box though. He's not on our list anyway. Is he? He's like Rafa. We can't Rafa adjacent. He's not in the royal box though. Ben Stiller. He's on the. He's in the cheap seats. In the not so. He's in the not so cheap seats, but they're still not. He's not in the royal box. He didn't get invited. He's not on the list anyway. We got Brad Pitt. You gotta be in the royal box, otherwise it doesn't count. If you have to pay if you have to buy your ticket and you're sitting on the sides with all the peasants, then you ain't you ain't allowed. If you're sitting with everybody else and you're not sitting in that fancy box where they give out candies and give you hats, then you don't. If you don't get a free hat and a free candy, then you ain't part of the club. And you ain't on the bingo sheet, so no bingo for you. As the return goes in the forehand of Tsitsipas, forehand from Djokovic goes long. All I want to say is, what would Rafa think? 30 love. 30 love. If you can buy a seat next to somebody in the crowd, then you're in the wrong part of the crowd. Ben Stiller bought his ticket, and he has to sit next to a random. He's not sitting next to the Queen of England or the King of England or David Beckham. Did I ever get my hat? What hat? Oh, the hat, the guy that was there. No, he lied. Anyways, the tennis ball. No. That guy just wanted attention. He got it for like a month. And then he hasn't come back since, which is fine. That guy was a liar. And he let us all down. All right. (4-2) Djokovic. As it a forehand now from Tsitsipas. Djokovic slice up the line. Tsitsipas forehand cross court. Djokovic gets it with the forehand back behind Steph. With a slice into the forehand of Djokovic now. And Djokovic puts that away. 15 love. $15 love. Maybe Customs kept it. Nah, because that guy, he admitted that he didn't send it. He admitted that he lied. All right, 30 love. Nice hitting from Nole. All right. 30 love. God damn this wind. My roof is going to fall off. That'd be kind of funny, though. Can you imagine if the roof just, like, ripped off? Oh, it'd be intense. I'd still stream, though, as long as we have power. 40 love. As that goes out by Steph. And it's 5-2. All right. Anyone ever said you look like a cross between David Beckham and Leighton Hewitt? No. No one has ever said that, but I appreciate that, and I will take it. I will take that, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Tell my wife. 5-2. When was the last time Steph beat Nole? I want to say 2019. Yeah. I think it was he won. I think Steph won 2 of the first 3. I'm pretty sure. 2 of the first 3. He definitely won the first time they played, or the second time they played in Canada. But I think it was 2019 was the second time. All right. Tsitsipas 30 love. $30. Where is your wife? My wife? Where is she? She is probably out. She's just not here right now. Usually during when I'm streaming, she's not around. So yeah. So she's not here because I'm streaming. 30-15. Look, she's independent. We don't need to keep tabs. All right? She can come and go. It's good. Doesn't matter. It's fine. She can come and go. Don't need to check in with me. It's good. She's just not here right now. I'm sure she'll come back. All right, 5-3. Steph holds. Why don't I introduce you? Because she's never here when I'm streaming. Because she's camera shy. 5-3. By the way, my wife is not from Thailand. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why are you saying that? How do you know she's not from Thailand? Why would you say she's from Thailand? All right, 15 love. Better question is, where's Mia? Mia's actually on vacation. She's hanging out with my parents for a couple weeks. 15 love. As the return goes back into Djokovic. 4 now from Steph. Goes long. 30 love. As the return. Oh, goes in by Steph. Nice shot. 30-15. You said it yourself 3 years ago. I definitely didn't say anything about anything 3 years ago. That is not true. All right, 30-15. As the backhand return goes to the net, 40-15. 40-15. By the way, I don't appreciate someone calling my wife mail order. That is rude and offensive, and I do not, she would not like that if she heard that. As a return goes in the forehand of Djokovic to the backhand of Steph. Djokovic backhand, up the line's a winner. There's the first set, Nole. 6-3. 6-3. Grenier pushes up 2-love in the second, third. All right. (6-3). 27 minutes. Pretty quick set for Djokovic, who has his shoulder completely strapped up. Okay. Didn't notice that. Djokovic's shoulder is completely wrapped up. Maybe precautionary, though, because he has had shoulder issues over the last 12 months. All right. Are you planning to go and watch Minions and Monsters this weekend? No. I do not plan to watch Minions and Monsters on the weekend. No. I'm not. Wait, Cam, you have a wife? What's it to you? What's my wife's name? Look, I prefer not to say. It's not my place to say. And it doesn't matter if I told you anyway, because it wouldn't make a difference. So, but I'm not going to, it's not my place to say, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, you don't need to know. Which year did I get married? This is not an interrogation. This is a tennis stream. We're talking about the match. All right. I remember when you said you're visiting your in-laws in Thailand. Definitely didn't say that. I haven't been to Thailand in like 8 years. I agree. I thought that comment was rude. However, why are people obsessing over your personal life? I thought this was about tennis. Exactly. I don't know. People are crazy. Why are people... Look, my wife's not here. You don't need to know her name. And she's 100% real. All right. Tsitsipas serving first in the second. As he serves, Steph into the back of Djokovic. Djokovic hits it out in the return. Have I been to Centre Court Wimbledon? I did. I did the tour of Wimbledon. And I also went to Wimbledon during the tournament, but I didn't get Centre Court tickets that day. But I went on the tour of Wimbledon, and they take you to Centre Court and all the back area and stuff. So yeah. Yes, I have. All right, 4-4 rally. Djokovic up the line to the backhand of Steph. Djokovic backhand again to the backhand of Steph, sliced and long. 15-all. 15-all. Respect you for being a content creator and still valuing your family's privacy. Yep. 15-all. Yep. All right, nice hitting from Steph. 30-15. Are you on Snapchat? Why would I be on Snapchat? That's crazy. No. All right, 30-15. Are you really married? I thought you just had a girlfriend. No, I don't have... I'm not married with a girlfriend. That's crazy. $30 all. As we serve to the forehand of Nole. Nole hits it long. 40-30. Post Harry Kane tennis viewing. Yeah, we were celebrating in the chat while we were watching that at the same time on the second, third, fourth screen. All right, 40-30. Tsitsipas serves it wide. Nice. Nice from Steph. All right. One love. Tsitsipas in the second. Tsitsipas' serve is the only thing keeping this match. Yep. Have you seen Obsession? What did you think? I saw it twice. I love it. Great movie. So creepy. So good. Might be probably my favorite movie of the year. Loved it. It left me feeling a large dose of anxiety. And I felt kind of sick. And my heart was racing and I was having a panic attack. But it was good. That's good because it made, that means it was a good movie. That's how I judge good movies. Did it give me a panic attack? Yes. Great. Was I shaking when I left the theater? 100%. That might have been the coffee too, but it was both. It was the double espresso and the movie. Bad combo. But it was great. It was really good. I loved it. I thought it was great. Yeah, I saw Backrooms. I thought I should have seen Backrooms first. Backrooms I don't think was as good, but it's not my Backrooms isn't it was interesting, but it wasn't scary for me. I didn't find it scary. It was creepy though. It was creepy. Tsitsipas hits a lovely forehand up the line. What a shot! Even Djokovic gives him a round of applause. Love 30. Love 30. Worst cringe obsession. Adicha, did you even see it? It's a great movie. If you think it's a bad movie, you're just a bad judge of movies. Beautiful shot, Tsitsipas. What a forehand. First memory watching tennis. 2003 Davis Cup semifinals, Switzerland, Australia. Love 30. Backhand slice in the net from Steph. 15-30. I haven't seen Disclosure Day. But I might see it. I've heard mixed reviews. Mainly bad reviews. 15-30. As the backhand return goes long, it's 30-0. Oh, Laura, that's really lovely. Yeah, I remember my first watching tennis was that Davis Cup in 2003. Watching it with my dad. I remember my dad had it on, and I said I played tennis before that, but I didn't watch tennis. I played tennis though, and then I remember that was the first time watching tennis. I was watching whatever the match was between Philippoussis and somebody from it wasn't Philippoussis Federer. It was Philippoussis somebody else in the Davis Cup. 2003. Anyways, serve out wide. Ace from Djokovic. 1-1. Will you check out the Odyssey? Of course. Nolan is great. Of course I'll check that out. I saw Oppenheimer at the theater. I saw, I mean, I love obviously Batman trilogy is epic. Nolan's movies are all awesome. I recently saw Memento. That was crazy. 15 love. As the backhand return the net from Djokovic, 30 love. All right. 30 love. $30 love. As we get a winner by Tsitsipas. Nice. 40 love. I tell you, if Steph can just keep staying in front, we might have a match here. Serve again. Second serve. As the return goes in the back of the Steph. Steph in the net. 40-15. $40-15. Steph holds 2-1. 2-1. All right, 2-1. Ew. Okay, how we doing, chap? What is going on? Felix wins. Nice. Senegal versus Belgium. Wait, is that coming up now? Okay. Both are serving well, yeah. $30 will kick off. Okay. Still high, Harry high. Okay. I'll tell you though, the keeper was epic for Congo. He made some crazy saves. It should have been 4-1. He made some insane saves. That was crazy. All right. As Djokovic comes to the net, and Tsitsipas hits it in the net. And it's 15 love. What's the local time? Is it 8:30? So we've got probably another hour outside, right? We'll show the backhand of Steph. 4 now from Djokovic. The forehand set Steph, and Steph hits it wide. All right, 30 love. $30 love. As a backhand from Djokovic winner, 40 love. 40 love. As we get a fault. Second serve. How do these matches typically, how long do they last? I mean, it depends. $40 love, and that's a hold by Djokovic, 2-0. I mean, this match probably goes, at this rate, it's probably going to go for another hour if Djokovic wins it. But yeah, I mean, how long's a tennis match? Forever? What time are the Aussies playing? We are playing on, at this time, I think it's like 4 a.m. on Saturday morning. So whatever, Friday night. — 15 love. Steph serves a fault, second serve. Carreño Busta is up 2-1. All right, 30 love. $30 love. Do I know who Virat Kohli is? No. Is he like famous or something? Wait, isn't he that shit cricketer? He's that really, isn't he that like terrible you asked for it by spamming. All right, serve into the backhand of Djokovic, and that goes out by Nole on the forehand, and it's 3-2. Hey, you asked for it. That guy was spamming. Like, well, do you know? Yeah, he's that average cricketer. You know? The goat of cricket. Oh. Okay. Do you actually not know who Virat Kohli is? Yeah, he's that terrible cricketer. His average is not goated. Okay, we're not going to talk about cricket. I know who he is. I was making a joke. He's that Indian cricketer. I know who he is. Why do they put Zverev on center? Why do they put Zverev on center court when he screws the baseline up for like this? I don't know. Because he's a French Open champion. Can't believe Kyrgios lost the doubles. Oh, did he? Oh man. Greatest of all time, the greatest player in 3 formats cricket. Okay, whatever helps you sleep. All right, 3-2. All right, 3-2. Tsitsipas, second set. Now we're going to fault, second serve. As we're to backhand into the backhand of Steph. Backhand from Djokovic to the backhand of Steph. Djokovic backhand again. A Tsitsipas forehand again to the forehand of Djokovic. Djokovic in the net. Love 15. Love 15. Serve again. There's a fault. Second serve. Do I know about Pat Cummins? Oh my God. It's like asking me, do I know who Santa is? Of course I know who Santa Claus is. Pat Cummins is a goat. Do you know about Steve Smith? Oh my God. Why are you asking me the silliest questions, chat? What are you talking about? Bro, do you know this really famous Australian? Yes. Of course I know who they are. Stats don't lie, mate. I don't care. Is it a 4-4 rally? The volley winner by Djokovic, though. 30-15. No more cricket talk. If you talk about cricket, you can leave. This ain't a cricket channel. And I'm tired or enough. Serve. Here's a let. Then you should start streaming cricket matches as well. No. Just because I'm smart about sports, and I know a lot about every other sport, I know a bit about everything sports-wise. Doesn't mean I need to start a channel with all the other sports. That's crazy. I'll just watch tennis and then I'll go enjoy other sports alone. 40-15. And Djokovic serves again. By the way, didn't Ireland beat India recently, I heard? In the T20 or something? That was bad, wasn't it? That was pretty upsetting, right? 3-0. Didn't the Irish take out India in T20, I think? Didn't that happen? Djokovic is already stretching his legs. Hang on. That was fun. Was that fun? All right. So you can't make fun of Australia because we're not playing. You can't get us. We're not playing right now. And England lost to New Zealand. Which is... and then Ben Stokes retired, which is crazy. And now he's going to be in the Royal Box, hopefully. All right. Tsitsipas. Serves a fault. Second serve. As a return goes a forehand of Steph. Steph hits a wide. Love 15. My goal is to make people in America fall in love with cricket. Why are you putting that on me? What are you talking about? Why would it be my goal to make people from America love cricket? I think this is not my job. Love 15. Backhand return the net. Good serve, Steph. 15-0. Bro's making me do side quests. I'm not doing. That's not my job. That's your job. Go do that. You do it. You do it. 15-0. Now is it a fault? Second serve. Serving to the forehand of Djokovic. Forehand from Steph. Winner. Beautiful forehand winner. 30-15. Serve. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Djokovic in the nets. 40-15. And Steph with a great serve. All right. Steph holds. And it's 4-3 in the second. I want to play on Wimbledon Center Court replica in Ohio. Or Iowa. Really? Is that a thing? That sounds kind of cool. Ben Stiller's in the audience. He sure is. All right. Back to Djokovic. It's been a... I think Djokovic is saying that like he's losing his balance with the shoes. It is, remember that when the roof shuts, the courts can get a little slippery. And Djokovic is, I think, signaling to his coach that the courts are a little slippery. And that he's not balanced enough. What's on for tomorrow? I don't know. A lot. Lots and things. Many things tomorrow. All right. Sinner path getting easier with Hodar going out. Is Hodar out, though? He's down 2 sets to 1. He's not out yet. All right. 15 love. Serve again. As with a forehand now from Djokovic in the forehand of Tsitsipas. Djokovic volleys and slips over. See, that's what he was referring to when he said he was losing his balance with the shoes. Djokovic slips, but he's okay. And he hit the winner. He accidentally hit a diving volley. He wasn't supposed to dive. But yeah, he just kind of lost his footing there. Ooh, that could have been really nasty. His ankle did the thing. That could have been really nasty. Ooh, that's kind of lucky that Djokovic got out away of that, because his ankle did a little bit of a shake. 30 love. And he serves an ace down the tee. That could have been nasty. 40 love. The courts are slippery. $40 love. And then another ace. Okay. Hey, you don't have to move if you can just hit aces, right? You don't need to use your feet if you just stand on the baseline and hit an ace and then finish the point, you know? Easy. All right. Back to Tsitsipas. 4-4. 4 games all. All right. Serve. There's an ace out wide. Nice. From Tsitsipas. 15 love. Great serve. 15 love. Seven to the forehand of Djokovic. Return goes back into Tsitsipas. Djokovic backhand into the backhand of Steph up the line. And Steph hits it long. 15-0. Tsitsipas serves again. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Good return. Steph gets it with his backhand. Djokovic comes in with a slice in the net, though. And it's 30-15. All right, 30-15. Yesterday's win against Serena would bring a lot of confidence to Maya after she was having a brutal season. I agree. I was so happy for Joint. As the forehand goes out by Tsitsipas. 30-all. Trouble now for Steph. 30-all. 30-all. Serve again. Ace. Nice from Steph there. All right. 40-30. Clutch from Steph. 40-30. He says a fault second serve. Second serve. The forehand of Djokovic. Backhand Steph up the line. Good shot. Djokovic gets back with the forehand. Tsitsipas up the line again with the forehand to the backhand of Djokovic. Steph backhand into the forehand of Djokovic. And then Steph shanks it wide. Nice depth from Nole. And we get to deuce. All right, good serve. Advantage Tsitsipas to take the lead again. All right, first serve the fault, second serve. As return is in by Djokovic. We get back to deuce. All right. Return goes into the forehand of Steph. As Djokovic backhand to the forehand of Steph. Steph hits it long. Breakpoint Djokovic. All right, advantage Djokovic. Let's get the break. Good serve out wide. Steph comes in with a drive volley straight to Djokovic, who puts up a lob. Steph with a smash. Djokovic backhand lob again. Steph with another smash. He's going to let it bounce. Lands in. Hits a forehand instead. Djokovic back in the rally. Tsitsipas backhand cross court. Goes in. The backhand of Djokovic. Steph with the backhand again. Into the backhand of Djokovic up the line to the forehand of Steph. Djokovic on the stretch. Cross court. Steph with a drop shot. In the net. Nole breaks. And he's going to serve for a 2-sets-to-love lead. Vintage Nole. Just too good. I mean, as soon as Steph didn't put away the first smash, you knew that Djokovic was going to win that point. The second Tsitsipas didn't put away the shot that he should have, and he gave Nole a chance, Nole wins that point. Always. If you have a shot to hit the winner, you got to hit the winner. He hit it straight to Djokovic. Djokovic returns it back to the rally on the baseline, and then there we go. And look, it wasn't Steph's fault that he hit the smash to Djokovic. Djokovic just was great anticipation. But Steph should have put that away. And then Djokovic is too good. There's the break. The GOAT is goating. That's it. Nakashima won the fourth. They're going 5. Ooh, okay. Will they get finished tonight, though? That's the question. They might not finish that match on time. Okay. Okay. Djokovic serving for a 2-love lead. 15-love. Oh, play suspended. Okay, there you go. The question answered. Not surprised. Not supply. No supplies. Good time to, before they start the 5th. Great pickup by Djokovic, 30-love. So Hodar and Carino Busta are still going, right? I think if they go 5, they'll do the same thing. Or maybe they won't. They might finish. They might stop it before. All right, 30-love. As Djokovic serves a fault second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Tsitsipas. Return goes wide. 40-love. Nole's just cruising now. 40-love. As return goes back into Djokovic. Into the forehand of Steph. Steph in the net. There it is. 2-love. Djokovic with the 2-love lead. All right. All right. Oh, wait. Is Hodar on the... Actually, no. Hodar's on court 1, isn't it? Isn't Hodar on court 1? No. No, they're on court 2, which doesn't have light. They don't have a roof there. I wonder if they'll have time to move. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't have time to move it to court 1. And they probably don't want to anyway. They'll just come back tomorrow. Because they've got, what, 2 hours till curfew? So, it wouldn't be hard to, move it, but I think it may, if it was on a hard court, you'd say they move it, but if it's on grass courts, they probably just want to be a little bit more careful with the, overusing the grass, if they can avoid it. They'll just come back tomorrow and play another set, if they have to. All right. Djokovic, 11 winners, 1 error. Holy shit. 11 winners, 1 error. Okay. Two sets of love. This is one of the quickest Djokovic matches we've ever seen. They've only played like an hour. Now they don't show performance rating for Grand Slams, unfortunately. Did anyone see Penko's made only 10 unforced errors today in 2 sets? That's crazy. That's scary if you're anybody else. That is super scary for everybody else. Football started. All right. Let me check. Is it Belgium Senegal? Is that the match? The game? Caboli did win, yes. He barely avoided a 5th set. He almost had to play 5, but he got out in 4. Can Novak beat Sinner at the semis? If they were playing the semis tomorrow, I'd say yes. I think this Djokovic can beat the Sinner that we've seen so far. But 3 more matches each. So there's still a long time before that match. But if they were going to play, if this was a quarterfinal and Sinner and Djokovic were going to play the semis in a couple of days, you would say this Djokovic beats the Sinner that we've seen so far. But you got to remember these things too. Djokovic has played, this is his 2nd match, Djokovic, on grass. Also his 2nd match since the French, and he lost early at the French, so he's probably feeling pretty refreshed. And he looks fresh. Will he look fresh in a week after playing, this match and 3 more matches before the semis? That's a big question, right? I mean, he's got 3 more matches to try and stay as fresh as possible so he can play Sinner in the best physical shape. So again, this Djokovic is... By the way, no. Djokovic is a smart ass. So that was good. So the lady who works at Wimbledon was cutting the he has like strapping on his arm, and she was cutting the strapping that was like hanging off, and he went like this, pretending like she cut him, and she's like, oh my god, and he's like, I'm just kidding. That was good. That's so funny. He got her good. Oh, that was a good one. But yeah, if Djokovic and Sinner were going to play in a couple of days, I'd say Djokovic would like his chances. But again, it's a week away till they play, and there's a lot to go. And Sinner's got to play more as well. And something tells me that the more this tournament goes on, the better Sinner's going to get, unless the weather comes into effect. And the longer this tournament goes, we've seen Djokovic fade as the tournament goes on, right? Yeah. Plus, you got to remember, Djokovic is still going to play Rinderknecht, possibly Fonseca, who has been playing really well, and then FAA, possibly, who's been playing pretty well as well. So, yeah, there are 3 very tricky guys in front of him before Sinner. And you got to think that at least 1 or 2 of those matches is going 4 sets. Minimum, right? So, yeah. Rinderknecht is no joke. We know Fonseca is dangerous for Djokovic. We've just seen that. And FAA plays so slow, he might just drag Djokovic out into a long 4-hour match. Djokovic could win that, but still. That, I feel like the Fonseca, if he can get through Fonseca, which... who knows at this point? We'll see what happens in the next round for Fonseca as well. But I think the FAA match is going to be the most taxing. Because FAA just plays that long, slow, intense match. Especially if it's a hot day. If Felix is going to like drag Djokovic out into a hot day for 4 hours, that might zap Djokovic. He might win. He probably still wins in 4 or 5 sets, but then play Sinner after that match. That's the scary part, I think, for Djokovic. Because I think he can get through Rinderknecht in probably 3 or 4. Maybe a tiebreak or 2. If he beats Fonseca, it'll probably be in about 3 hours. If it goes the distance, maybe 4 hours. But the FAA match, I feel like, is going to be the one that might be the hardest, like, physically. Because FAA just plays that style that it's like a Medvedev style, right? Like Zverev. Like they're not in a rush. They're happy to be out there as long as possible. Felix doesn't get tired, right? And that might be, and look, again, I think Djokovic still beats Felix, but it might take a toll on Djokovic physically, that match. All right, 40-15 is Steph. But we'll see. Again, there's so much going on still till we get to the semis. Djokovic has got so many hard matches still to come, potentially. And also Sinner. Sinner has to play matches too. Sinner's got to get through Medvedev possibly on a hot day in a quarterfinal. So there's no guarantee Sinner's making the semis with Djokovic either. Like we don't know. Remember the French Open? Remember when we all said Serena was going to play Eala? like 2 days ago? How'd that work out? Remember when we thought that Shelton was going to make the semis? No. We're just going to have to wait and see, right? All right, nice pickup by Djokovic. 400 from Steph is a winner. All right. One love. All right. First point. Or first game of the third, I should say. Don't be surprised if this match goes 5. I would be kind of surprised, to be honest. Okay. Hodar and PCB, their match is suspended. Okay. They'll come back tomorrow. That's probably great for Hodar. As the return goes in the forehand of Djokovic. Oh, what a shot from Nole. Great forehand winner. 15 love. Tsitsipas should retire if he's getting beaten by a 40-year-old. Nah, I don't think so. 15 love is with a serve and volley from Djokovic. And Tsitsipas puts it long. 30 love. What does Maya Joint and Maria Sharapova have in common? They're the 2 youngest players to beat Serena on center court at Wimbledon. Is my guess. The 2 youngest players to beat Serena at Wimbledon on center court. Or am I being too... Is it just they're both beating Serena at Wimbledon? All right, good serve, Nole, 1-1. That too? Oh, they were both born on Easter Sunday. Oh. So, actually, no. So, I'm wrong. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, they did beat Serena. They had the same birthday. Oh, wait, hang on. They have the same birthday or they're both born on Easter Sunday? Because Easter Sunday is on it can change, right? Does Badosa have a boyfriend? Look, I gotta be honest. I'm not trying to be mean here, but you got no chance. All right, 1-1. As that goes to the net from Steph, love 15. Love 15. Both on Easter Sunday, 1987 and 2006. Oh, there you go. Wow. Almost 20 years apart. Crazy. All right. Love 15. As the return goes in the form of Steph. But, oh, Steph has an air swing. Love 30. Love 30. So, it's an ace. 15-30. 15-30. As Djokovic tries to go for the pass, but he missed. All right, 30-0. I'm personally more interested in Raducanu, but that ship sailed. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I don't think you even had a chance of getting near that ship. I don't think you even see it. You probably didn't even see a ship. There was even in the distance. It didn't even go past you, I don't think. No offense. 30 all. But seriously. Yeah, take a cool, yeah. Grab a drink of water. All right. 4-4 rally. As to the backhand, Steph. Oh, and Djokovic with a diving volley in the net. I don't think Nole needed to hit a dive volley, but either way, it wasn't even a dive. It was a falling volley. That wasn't a dive. 40-30. All right. 40-30. Good serve. Steph holds. 2-1 in the third. All right. All right. Chat, where are we watching from? Where are we watching from? I want to know what city you're from. I don't want to know what country you're from. I want to know what city you're from. What city are you from? Milan. There we go. Middleton. Philadelphia. Brasilia. Los Angeles. New York. Pittsburgh. Edmonton. Virginia. Warrenton. We got Manila. Cape Town. St. Petersburg. London. Lestovo. Bonu. No, I butchered that. I'm sorry. Glasgow, Los Angeles, Taipei, Turku, Cincinnati, Chicago, Dallas, Tallahassee, Gainesville, Glasgow, Paris, St. Louis, St. Lucia, Key West, Calcutta, Columbus, Spring Hill, Denver, Calgary, Shirley, Long Island, Delhi, San Jose. As Djokovic forehand to forehand with Steph. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Steph with the backhand. Again to the backhand of Djokovic on the line. Great shot, Nole. 15 love. 15 love. Durban, Cologne, Toronto, Dublin, Joplin, Missouri. God, we're just from everywhere, chat. Doha, Covington. As Djokovic, another great shot, 30 love. Niagara Falls, Canada. Happy Canada Day. Yeah, happy Canada Day, everybody out there. Happy Canada Day. $30 love. And it would have served on the back end of Steph. Return goes long. 40 love. 40 love. As the return goes forehand of Steph. Forehand from Djokovic to the backhand of Steph. Into the slice of Djokovic. Tsitsipas forehand up the line. And Djokovic goes backhand cross court. Steph slices it back. Djokovic drop shot. Tsitsipas gets over the slice. Djokovic forehand in the net. 40-15. 40-15. All right, 40-15. All right, 40-15. There's a backhand slice from Steph. Goes long. And it's 2-0. 2-2 in the third. Two all. When will Carreño Busta's match start tomorrow? They haven't set a time yet, but it'll probably be the second match on court number 3, I think. Would be my guess, because they'll probably stick to the same court. They'll just put them on second. That's what they did today with the other players. So I'm going to guess that it's probably going to be on at... yeah, so I'd say it's probably going to be after... It might be after Demonor. Maybe. Oh, wait, was it on court 2? No, it'd probably be after Fritz. So it'll be Fritz Kipsum. Then it'll be probably Hadar returning the match. Returning to play the match. And then, yeah, probably be after Fritz. Before Anisimova would be my guess. 15-0. Because that's where they put today. That's where they put Caboli. And then they also use court 12 for Tiafo. So, I mean, even court 12 after Samsonova, maybe? I don't know. That could also be an option. Tsitsipas in the net, 15-30. Stick to modeling and vlogging, Steph. LOL! It wasn't that funny. 15-30. There's a bit of fault second serve. There's a bit of serve into the backhand of Djokovic. Forehand from Steph. Into the forehand Nole. Steph with the backhand cross court. Djokovic gets on the stretch. Tsitsipas forehand goes long. And it's 15-40. 15-40. Djokovic get the break here in the third. All right, serving to the forehand of Djokovic. Forehand from Steph to the backhand of Djokovic. Steph. Backhand again, the backhand of Nole. Steph backhand again. To the backhand of Nole as Steph with the backhand up the line in the net. There's the break. 3-2 for Djokovic in the third. Little disappointing this match, but also not very surprising. If this was on clay, it would probably be a bit better for Steph. But being on grass, playing Djokovic, you know, Tsitsipas' ranking right now, like the way he's playing right now. But even when he was playing at his best, I mean, Djokovic would still beat him pretty easily anyway. I mean, there's a reason why the head-to-head's 12-2. Yeah, other matches have all stopped. I'm disappointed for this match. I'm not surprised. I mean, this makes a lot of sense. I tell you though, I'm excited to see Djokovic Rinderknecht. I think that could be a banger. In a couple of days, that match, Rinderknecht can play on grass, and his serve and he can volley. I mean, we're going to see some really fun rallies with those guys. That is going to be super entertaining. And super challenging for Nole, potentially. He got to be ready. Because if Rinderknech is just serving well and he's coming to the net and being aggressive, Djokovic has got to be locked in. Because that could be really, really awkward for Nole. Expect tie breaks. Yeah, Rinderknech took Zverev in 5 last year in the first round, so he can play. Rinderknech is a pain in the ass. All right, Djokovic to serve. Ace out wide, 15 love. All right, 15 love. Made a fault second serve. As the return goes out by Steph. 30 love. All right, first serve the fault, second serve. As we had a 4-4 rally. Djokovic again, the forehand of Steph. Into the forehand of Djokovic up the line of the back of Tsitsipas. Djokovic forehand again, cross court. Tsitsipas gets on the stretch, goes wide. 40 love. Guys, someone answer me, please. I bet on Djokovic to win, but I don't know anything about tennis. Is he close to winning right now? You bet on Djokovic to win? Oh, no. What? Oh. How much did you bet? How much did you bet, though? Djokovic to win? Oh, you know nothing about tennis. Djokovic to win? Oh, what? How much did you bet, though? You didn't bet much, did you? Like, it was a little, like $5. Like, just a little one, right? Nothing serious that you have to, like, worry about, right? Djokovic to win. Oh, you know nothing about tennis. God. Hopefully it was a small bet. All right. Tsitsipas to serve. You know nothing about tennis, right? All right, 4-2. As we're back in return. Into the backhand of Steph. Forehand from Djokovic again. The forehand of Tsitsipas is Djokovic backhand to the forehand of Tsitsipas. Djokovic backhand again. Tsitsipas goes cross court with a forehand. Djokovic puts up a lob. And Tsitsipas bounce smash from the baseline straight to Djokovic. Slices it back. Steph comes to the net, but hits it long. And it's love 15. Love 15. All right, love 15. By the way, Tesco Federer is fucking wild. Relax. Love 15. Stop being a Temu comedian. Love 15. As it a 4-4 rally. Up the line from Djokovic is good. Steph slides it back. Djokovic drop shot. Tsitsipas gets there. Djokovic pass. Too good. Love 30. Love 30. Love 30. Cam looks like a young Rick Astley. Thanks. Love 40. Good goal. That's a good goal. Good goal. Africa's kind of killing the World Cup right now. They're kind of dominating the World Cup, Africa. Europe's got to be scared. Africa's kind of killing it. Like, Africa's kind of kicking ass. All right, 15-40. As Djokovic with a pass. Tsitsipas just watched it. What the hell was even that? He just looked at it like, oh, that's a beautiful tennis ball. Djokovic dominating 5-2. And you believe that comment too? Shut up. We're having fun. Why are you being annoying? Stop lolling. You're being annoying. 24 Grand Slam winner and bet on Nole. That's a joker. Okay. All right. Nole served for the match. That guy's house is still his. I guess. Did he bet his house? Did we find out? You think it's safe for me to bet on Senegal as someone who knows nothing about football? As somebody who knows nothing about football, don't ask me. An African team winning would be amazing. Has an African team ever won the World Cup? Because I know nothing about football. So, has an African team ever won the World Cup? I know that they've done well. Like, Morocco's done well. But has an African nation ever won? No. Okay. Be kind of sick then. Be kind of cool. Nigeria won the Olympics. Okay. Okay. That'd be fun then. That'd be kind of cool. All right, 5-2. As the return goes in the net by Tsitsipas, 15 love. Yeah, I not that I can remember either. I can remember like some like good runs by African countries. France will win the World Cup. Okay. All right, double fault, 15-0. Morocco reaching the semis, I think, is the best that an African team has done. Oh, okay. Okay. 15-0. As the return goes the backhand of Djokovic. Djokovic in the net. 15-30. Stop talking about football. We're tennis fans. Hey, Jason, why don't you just let me run the show and you sit back there and relax? 30-all. Why don't you just sit back? Steph's got a break point. Thanks a lot, Jason. Thanks a lot. 30-40. As the backhand return goes forward of Djokovic. Slice from Steph. It goes out. We get the deuce. All right. Djokovic 2 points away. By the way, Jason, do you go for like Germany or Netherlands or are you Italian? Advantage Djokovic. I mean, we're all talking about the World Cup because our teams are still in it. I get it. It sucks. Sucks to be from Sweden? I don't know. Anyways, first serve, fault, second serve. Second serve. Match point, Djokovic. Serve to the backhand of Steph. Return the backhand of Djokovic. Steph, forehand. Off the tape. Djokovic goes cross-court with the forehand again. The forehand of Steph. Steph hits it out. Djokovic wins. Djokovic wins. Too good. Very straightforward. Very straightforward. Not much we can take away from Steph in that one. It's like grass isn't his thing. He literally fired his coach before the tournament. Like, what do we expect from Steph? Nothing on grass. Had he made even the fourth round would have been crazy, right? But I think this is actually probably not the worst thing for Steph. So now he can go and regroup and find a coach, sort his shit out, right? And regroup for the second half of the year. But Djokovic wins. Do we take much away from Djokovic in this one? I mean, yeah, it's a good win. It's probably, it's a solid win. He got it done pretty easily. He needs wins like that if he's going to beat Sinner in a semi-final, right? He beat Sinner in the semis of the Australian Open, but, he didn't play one match and he had to play half a match. So he does need matches like this, Djokovic, to get, when he gets to the further, later in the week and next week, when he's going to play more, intense tennis. He needs to get through these matches as easy as possible. And that one helped a lot. Nice, quick, easy win. Didn't really have to sweat. But now things start to get hard because he's playing Rinderknecht in a couple of days. And Rinderknecht is a big, big server and is going to really going to make Djokovic level up. Tsitsipas has to fire his dad. He already did that. He did that 2 days ago. And look, I think Steph's gone through a lot of injuries, but also a lot of off-court turmoil, right? He's had different coaches. He's had other things happen, right? I think Steph just needs to take a break, right? Doesn't play for a few weeks. Find the coach, right? Take time to find the coach. Don't just get the next coach. Or at least take time to get to knowing what the goal is for the rest of the year with the coach, right? If he's got his coach already, figure out what's next, right? And go from there. Just accept that Nole's better. Yeah, because I'm telling you that Tsitsipas should have won. What are you talking about? What are you hearing? Are you hearing me? Hello? God, you are crazy. But yeah, be good for Tsitsipas to have time off to hopefully get his team together, sort out his goals. I still think Steph's proven at times this year that he's still got it in him. Obviously, playing Djokovic second round Wimbledon kind of sucks, but we'll see what happens next. Potential Fonseca match in the fourth round is possible. I know, right? I'm excited for that one. Rematch! Fonseca's playing well this week too, so that could be really, really fun. Hodar's not done. Hodar's over. Finished. Done. They're not going to put Hodar on now. He's done. Djokovic wearing the special jacket. Yeah, he's got his blazer on. By the way, if you are leaving, don't forget to sub on the way out. We're almost at 306,300, so make sure you subscribe. We're only 4 away. Steph hasn't beaten Nole since 2019. Today was no better. Yeah, and I think, look, this is probably, I'm gonna guess, out of all their matches, this is probably the maybe since the first time they played, this has probably been the furthest apart they've been in ranking since the first time they played. So, I mean, Tsitsipas has lost matches to Djokovic in straight sets when he was in top 10. So, you know, this is definitely no surprise. Tsitsipas in 2026 against Djokovic in 2026 is definitely not the closest it's been. And the result shows that, right? It's like, that was a straightforward win for Djokovic. It should have been a straightforward win. He did it. He got it done. On to the next one. You know? Hey, song notes. Thank you for the 320k by the sub-finals. That would be crazy. I don't think so, but maybe. I mean, we'll try. 320 by the end of the year could be something. Schedule for tomorrow. Yep. So tomorrow's actually kind of a weird day because there's not much going on. Like it's tomorrow's not that crazy. Oh, they've updated the schedule. By the way, Hodar's playing after Fritz on court number 2, like I said. So tomorrow we've got Pliskova Swiatek. That's a banger. We've got Raducanu and McNally on center court. We might watch that because we didn't get to watch the full Raducanu match last time, so we'll watch her. Zverev's playing Roya on court number 1. Berrettini Feast is kind of fun. Eala's taking on Joint after Demon or Manarino. I kind of want to watch Demon or Manarino. I know I'm flirting with watching Aussies and getting my heart broken, and I know I'm going to get burned by the flame if I keep fucking around with it, right? Keep touching the flame, you're going to get burned. But I kind of like that as a first match of the day. There's not many other good first matches of the day tomorrow. That Demon or Manarino is kind of fire. So we might watch that tomorrow. Kenan Nisimova's playing tomorrow. Noskova's playing tomorrow. We might watch Noskova maybe as well, depending on things. Eala's playing doubles tomorrow too, so we'll see what's up. Serena's not playing doubles tomorrow, so we don't watch her. So we might start with Demon tomorrow, because Demon or Manarino feels like a 5-setter. It's either Demon or Fritz to start the day tomorrow. We'll see. We'll wait and see. And then Swiatek Pliskova is a no, is obvious. Dimitrov Menchik's not bad either. Zverev Roya. Roya's got a big serve, so that could be interesting. So yeah. Well, that's sort of that's the schedule. Watch all the Aussies. You're on a roll, 2 for 2. Well, we have to watch Joint tomorrow, so we'll see if that keeps going. Really? Demonor over Feast Berrettini? Hey, Bernie, they're not at the same time, buddy. They're literally like 6 hours apart, mate. Why are you coming at me for? Like, Berrettini Feast is they're playing at like 4 in the afternoon. De Minaur's playing at 11 a.m. They're not even on the same fucking planet, mate. What are you talking about? All right. I get it now. Okay. By the way, I want to watch Feast versus Berrettini. We'll just see. It's either that or Zverev. But we've got Eala as well. So it's like, we're going to do some juggling. We'll see. You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to leave it up to the chat. So make sure you're here tomorrow, Bernie. Because if you want to watch Berrettini Feast, you got to make sure your vote is counted. Because I'm going to leave it to people wanting to watch either Zverev or Berrettini. So personally, I wouldn't mind watching Feast versus Berrettini. I think that's more interesting. But I also know that if we don't watch Zverev, he'll probably lose. Like he almost lost to Feast to blocks. So make sure you join us tomorrow so that you know what's up. You know Cam is an Aussie, right? I am an Aussie. Feels like a covering Aussie's bad mood to me. What do you mean? Feels like a covering an Aussie bad mood to me. Stacey, I have no idea what you just said. If I watch an Aussie, you get put in a bad mood? I thought Feast was injured. Yep, but he's not. I want to see how Feast is playing now after a long break. Yeah. So we'll do what we've been doing, right? I mean, we're not going to commit to any matches today. I'll tell you, we're definitely watching Swiatek. We're definitely watching Eala. And we're probably watching Demon. And then everything else is up for debate. We can watch it tomorrow. We can figure it out as we go. We'll just wing it. Let's go and wing it. We watched 7 matches today. God, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Not me, you. Watching Aussie put me in a bad mood. I mean, yeah, it's not ideal. We'll see how I'm feeling when I wake up. I might not want to put myself through watching Demon. I might be like, you know what? Pass. I don't need that in my life. And then we'll just watch Eala versus Joint. See you later, Deb. Thanks for joining. Thanks for sticking around. It just sucks because there's no other matches on first thing tomorrow besides that one. That's the only one that I'm like, that's kind of interesting. I think you should pass, Cam. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we won't watch that. Rebecca and McNally is low-key upset. Well, we probably watch that. We'll wait and see. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm too tired to make decisions. I'm just trying to watch the World Cup. What about Fritz? I mean, yeah, Fritz is playing at the same time as Demon, but we'll see. I mean, the Fritz match probably goes quicker, but I don't know. We'll see. You just have some World Cup food and knock out and sleep, yeah. Yeah, if somebody could just come over and just, like, knock me out, that'd be great. Fritz will win. Demon Manarino could go 5. Well, that's the thing, right? I think Fritz wins in 4, but Demon could go 5. But then do I want to put myself through the 5-set Demon or match? Oh, that's the question. Do I really want to put myself through that? Probably not, right? If Sinner loses to Medvedev, Djokovic 25th is a done deal. Bro, you're way too far ahead in the future. You're overlooking way too many people. And you need to stay in the present. You're looking too far ahead. Mirra lost. She sure did. And Islamova Kenin looks like it could be a good encounter. It could be. If Kenin turns back the clock, maybe, yeah. Unfortunately, Kenin did beat Gauff here, so maybe it could be. Could be good. That's Hey, thank you, Rika, for joining. Appreciate it. By the way, all of those M&Ms are gone, so they went down well. They were delicious. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Djokovic wins, straight set, straightforward. Nothing really to comment on, I guess. I mean, Djokovic won 3-4-2. Steph on grass is not against Djokovic. That's the score, right? I mean, that's what you'd expect. But I'll see you tomorrow. Day 3 is in the books.